That is the semi-final hurdle. Who's going to make it? So underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Jurien Timber plays with Alphonso Davies in the fullback positions. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. And a look at the starting 11 for Manchester City.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
This might get them in front. They just couldn't play that decisive ball. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Can they set up a chance? And a bit off the mark.
Well, they just can't get their passing going here.
This is for Jay Cheatham. Hello, Jay. Celebrating
well, both teams giving it away.
From all of your friends.
Musiala. Luis Diaz. Oh, that's splendid play. Nouri. Phil Foden now. Haaland. Crossing possibilities. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. He's blocked it! Well, good idea. Haaland. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Michael Olise. And Bayern finding space on the flank. Will it happen for them? Can they forge ahead? Oh, a goal! And a huge moment in this semi-final. They have the lead, and they'll have no intention of relinquishing it.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good.
Well, the referee sounding the second half into action, and Bayern with the lead. Alphonso Davies. And Diaz has it. Joshua Kimmich. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
change in the offing for City. Gvardiol. Marcos Llorente has it. Can they open them up? Well, that one has promise. And whipped into the box. And in the end, no damage done. Kimmich. More live Bundesliga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Bayern versus Stuttgart. He's in position. And he put it in. Looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Marcos Llorente. Good visualisation and execution. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Olise. Timber. What to like about that pass? Takes the shot. And the keeper getting right behind it. And Manchester City will go to their bench. And taken short. Extra ball to the near post. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Luis Diaz. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Rodri. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester City versus Sunderland. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. This could be the equaliser. But no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
And over it comes. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. But he's certainly not alone. Nice looking move this. And a very good challenge. Reinders. Phil Foden now. And there goes the final whistle. Bayern will be the side carrying a lead into the return leg of this tie.
Well, at this stage of the tournament, you'd take any lead going into that second leg. I'd